This is late in the afternoon,
This
isn't
is
it?
late in the afternoon because once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Folk in
No,
Scotland.
don't tell the listeners where I've been.
You were getting it sorted.
I was getting a syringe put into.
You
No, I
were.
wasn't getting a syringe. No, I was just lying about this.
Just like
I was waiting for Stephen.
yes. How's Stephen doing?
Oh, he's doing well. They're fighting a good fight. He says it's going quite badly, the postal strike.
Oh,
He's
God.
not got a good feeling.
Oh dear.
But yesterday, post was getting delivered, but he says that was the management. All the managers were going around doing the mail.
No, really.
But he says they've discovered that the managers are getting a bonus if they can basically end this strike by
Right,
getting rid of troublemakers and stuff.
Right.
So what you're seeing in the news and the reality are very different things.
Of course.
What's wrong with ordinary people wanting a pay rise?
It's seen as
It's
seen as you're going against this institution of capitalism.
Yeah.
You are. It's blasphemy.
why do you, are you
yeah.
not happy? Can you
Yeah.
not make do?
And then you're like, no,
I want a wee bit
I
more.
want more.
It's Dickensian.
Yes,
Please,
I
sir,
totally,
could I have some more?
I totally agree, and it's awful, and I hope they do well.
What I'm enjoying is the royal family are just tearing big chunks out of each other.
Isn't it great?
What timing for that Harry and Meghan thing?
I think it's wonderful. I'm kind of
It's
enjoying
just it. I'm not Team Meghan, Team William, or whatever.
No,
I hate the
them
whole
all.
lot.
Absolutely.
But I love it when they fuck each other. But I'm wondering
great.
what's Harry think he's going to do?
There's a very short term
Where's
plan,
his future?
but he doesn't need one. He doesn't need one. They're getting like 100 million. They'll
Are
be
they?
all right.
For
yeah.
Netflix, 100
Yeah.
million.
They'll be okay.
Are they getting 100 million?
I could spend that.
It's going to be the shittest documentary.
It's going to be
She goes.
crap.
She says it's time we spoke. People who are full of shit always say it's my time to speak. She's had
Exactly.
ample time, but she says the stakes are too high. It's time for us to tell you what really happened. Where's the stakes?
Yeah, well,
Nobody's dying.
it's a load of nonsense.
Some multi-millionaires have fallen out with other multi-millionaires.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
Nonsense. So, before we start,
I'm going to just give us a quick sook.
oh my God, before we start,
Yeah.
a young man, by the name of Ashley, which was what I was going to be called, but it turned out I drew the short straw and got Derek, but that's how I was going to be called Ashley.
There you go.
Yep. Now, he's been listening to us from the start.
Oh, wow.
He's 26 years old or something.
Uh-huh.
So, that's what he claims.
So he was 23 when he started
And-
this journey.
Isn't it shocking? Now, this year,
Mm-hmm.
we have, as he put it, stolen 5,000 minutes of his life this year alone.
5,000 minutes.
5,000 minutes. And I don't think we've stolen. I think we've gifted him.
Yeah.
We have gifted him 5,000 minutes.
That's
Ashley.
time. What was he going to be doing with those minutes?
Nothing.
A very, very long choky wank.
That's all it was. But now he's been listening to us. He's learned things and stuff, probably, maybe. I don't doubt it.
Bad
I doubt
habits.
it. Bad habits. But
Kind of guy,
shout out to Ashley.
out of big country
Yeah.
that died.
Yeah.
Was he not trying to have a wee extended wank?
Yes, I think he died
Kind
that
of
way.
thing. Let's stretch out this wank with some drugs.
But what? God,
There's only so much wanking you can do.
I've always felt a wank is its own reward. Why do you need more? It's like, is a
It's
wank
like-
not good enough? You've got to do it on a roller coaster.
A wank is free.
Mm-hmm.
You add stuff to it, accoutrement,
Mm-hmm.
it makes it more expensive. Get the old posh wank when you put a condom on so you didn't make a mess.
I didn't know that.
Called the
but-
posh wank.
That's horrific.
Ken, if you've got particularly eagle-eyed parents that are checking the bed sheets,
Oh God.
posh wank it.
Okay.
But then you have to get rid of the condom.
I'm surprised when I was a teenager the tumble dryer didn't get pregnant.
I had that.
Jesus.
I stayed in like a box bed, like what do you call them? Upstairs,
A bunk
downstairs,
bed.
bunk bed.
A bunk bed. Yeah.
And it used to come out with such force that there was like stalactites on the underside of them.
I've never had the
It's
forceful
fire, oh, it's
launch.
fire. Did you just
I've never. Mine's
fall out
90 degrees.
like a child?
It's 90 degrees. It is,
like a little bit of pearl barley just comes out.
No, not even that.
Just
Not-
rolls
not
it.
with that energy.
Just rolls it.
It's not even a roll. It's more of a
Like cough.
gravity. It's just I've never had power behind it.
I remember, you forget, but when I was a kid, kids were always pissing, like,
Yeah,
pissy stuff.
Yeah.
But me and my mates were like 5-year-olds, and you stand at the top of this brae and you'd be peeing, it would just go for miles. And then in the
Oh
school,
God, yeah.
in the primary school I went to, the wee school, the toilet, you could just pish and it would hit the
Hit
roof.
the roof. No, now,
Christ.
now,
I can't get past my spaver.
now, it's
Oh.
unbelievable. And finishing takes an hour.
I've had pedals that. How come what happens is you pee and it goes on for ages and you're all finished and then
Yeah.
you tuck away and you pish down your leg?
That's
you
exactly
ever done
what
that?
happened. Yes. And the worst thing is, since getting a hernia, it affects it.
Does
So
it?
I'll go like that. Oh, that was a lovely pish.
bit
Walk
more.
out the toilet, turn around, go back again, have another one. It's like oh,
For a spell,
it's
I was
awful.
for a spell. I was getting up through the night, and I thought,
Yeah.
"Oh God, is this prostrate problem?"
yeah,
But I was just drinking too much
yeah.
water.
That's what happens to me. I'm fine, but I drink constantly,
You do.
and I'll be up through the night peeing, and I don't so much now. I've
No.
got more of a handle on it.
'Cause
But
it's
I
annoying.
have, because I had this pain, and they didn't know what it was. They actually thought in the end it was muscular
Oh,
on one side.
you
but
don't
it
have
was,
any muscles.
I know, but it was all internal.
Cartilage, like a
That's it.
fish.
Yeah, stretched cartilage. So I went up
Your,
to get
swi- your,
checked,
your swim bladder was stretched.
and I'm now at the age
Uh-huh.
where as soon as you go into
Up
the
your
doctor's,
arse.
the dentist, finger up the arse.
The
You've got to
dentist
check.
puts a finger up his arse.
Yeah, just when I'm making an appointment.
Do they wash their hands before they start working on your teeth? That would explain your bad breath.
That would be it. It smells a jobby. So I go up and finger right up the arse. And
Oh.
I'm used to.
You just get one finger. You're obviously on the NHS. I go private. I get three
three
fingers.
fingers.
up.
Good for you. So
You
I get
need
a finger,
three to judge distance.
and I got this specialist guy. And
Ah.
he went, "Oh, you have a rather small prostate,
Oh,
and that's what's causing your problems."
oh.
Because it moves around and it causes a bit of obstruction when I'm peeing and makes a thin stream. Not all the time, just sometimes. I don't pee with power. And it's because you've got a small... He goes, "You always notice this happens?" I went, "Yeah." And he went, "Yeah, that's what it is. Not to worry."
You wouldn't have made a very good dog.
How?
Well, dogs mark their territory.
Oh, no, I can do
You-
it. I can leave I'm like a rat. I leave a stream of piss behind
Do
me
you?
wherever I go.
Oh, you're incontinent like a rat.
Well, not incontinent, but it just seems to go on
Dribbles.
forever.
Well, there was that
It comes
guy.
out like Morse code.
There was a murder house in Perth Road. That's how
That's
he was
right.
caught, because he shat constantly. He
Just
just dribbled.
Left a trail of
Easy.
shit.
No, he did.
Oh, my God.
Just ran down his leg
I know that
constantly.
house. Yeah.
An excreter, he was called.
Oh, God. No, I've not done that.
Just everywhere.
That reminds me of the guy that would eat everything and he couldn't stop eating.
Monsieur Mange.
No, there was another guy. And apparently he ate a baby or something. He was just a complete nutcase.
Well,
But when they examined him, the guy says, "Let's see down your throat." And they could see directly to his stomach. There was nothing. It was a straight line into his stomach. And he couldn't stop eating. And they would just,
That's
could give him anything.
Prader-Willi syndrome.
What?
Prader-Willi syndrome.
Is that- what's that?
It's a Jordan, Katie Price's son, Harvey.
Right, okay.
He's a lovely bairn.
Yeah.
He's big, but he's lovely.
Yeah,
He's Prader-Willi syndrome.
okay.
So I think he would eat. Again,
Yeah.
he never feels full.
Yeah, but this guy
I
was
think
extreme.
yeah, because I'm seldom full. I
But
just
he
eat
was
God.
physically,
Right.
they could see it right into his
Well,
stomach.
Monsieur
from
Mange,
his
Monsieur
throat.
Mange was a twin in one body. So he had two sets of teeth,
Oh my
double
God.
thickness skin and everything. So he could eat bikes because his internals were tough, leathery.
My auntie,
Uh-huh.
she had a twin in her as well. She absorbed the twin.
Fetus
she
and
had
fetu. Fetus and
wi-
fetu.
two wombs.
Two wombs, that's handy.
She had 3 kidneys and all
Ah.
working.
Oh, brilliant.
All working. Is that
So-
not mental?
One of your relatives was like superhuman and you're just a shit pisser.
No, I don't shit and piss everywhere.
No, I
It's
mean
just-
you're shite at pissing.
Oh, yeah. I'm terrible. It's really bad. It's not something I'm proud of.
No.
But, and then when you get to the end
You
of the
should
piss.
put that in it. If you go for a
Oh.
job interview, you should say anything we should know, notes at the bottom.
If I go for a piss, it takes me longer than taking a shit.
I urinate weekly.
When I go for a shit, bang, it's out,
Ah,
then
you
down,
don't hang about.
up again. I'm fine. Gravity. I've got good sort of food that I have. It's all very well balanced, especially getting off the wheat. I get up in the morning, have a shit, bang, it's out. Then I go, I need a pee. Fuck, I'll take a book in.
Okay, you can do both at the same time.
No. What? No, you don't. You do one at a time. What are you talking about?
While you're shitting, you can be pissing as
No,
well.
you don't. You can't. One blocks the other off, doesn't it?
Does not. You're speaking such shit. You can shit and piss. You're having me on.
To the start. When you talk like that, I start believing you.
You can piss and shit at the same
You
time.
cannot.
Yes,
it's
you
not
can.
physically possible.
You're sat down pissing and shitting.
Who's told you this?
Me
You
doing
can't
it.
do it.
I can do it.
Did you get to the doctors? You're broken.
Everyone could piss and shit at the same time.
No, they can't.
You're as bad as a guy who was at school with Stewie. Stewie said to me, walking back, 14-year-old, walking up the road, he goes, I can. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I said, so, Stewie, what's wrong? He goes, I can. Funny, isn't it? I says, what's that? He says, being a woman. I said, I'm thinking to myself, what do you mean by that? Is it the glass ceiling? Is it just misogyny holding you? What is it? He said, a toilet thing. I says, what's that? He said, pissing and shitting. I says, what do you mean? He says, well, they have to do them at separate times. I says, excuse me? He says, yeah, they have to go for a poop and then go for a walk and then come back and do a pee.
Correct.
And I says, why? He thought women pissed out their arseholes.
That is incorrect, or is it? But that is incorrect. But you have to go at separate times.
No, you don't, mate.
This morning I had to go. Went for a shit this morning. It was
No,
horrendous.
you
Someone's
can-
blocked the
You can
toilet.
piss and shit at the same
I
time.
come back, give it 5
It's
minutes.
two
and I
separate
went,
systems.
but I can't do it at the same time.
Can you turn on your cooker and have the central heating on at the same time?
But one doesn't take a shit and one doesn't piss.
But they're working off the same. No, you can do
No,
it.
it's not
You're
possible.
an anomaly. You can shit and piss at the same time.
I swear to you, I don't think anyone can. I think you're finding out for the first time in your life that no one can do it. apart from
Everyone
you.
can do it.
It's not possible.
You shit and piss. at
Wait,
the
so as it's halfway hanging out your arse,
same- you're pissing
you're pissing at the same. This is shit. I'm gonna repeat this to people.
because it's true.
You've already been told by wee Jimmy walking up the road.
Hold on a minute. You're suggesting that if so, what do you think happens, my friend, when you're shitting?
Right.
Your cock just switches off.
Yes.
There's a valve.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
There's no such.
There's
valve.
a pressure.
No,
it closes it. I
no.
can't pee.
It's too. No.
And if I'm peeing, I can't.
The two things are
I've got a
separate.
choice.
Right.
Okay.
When you're masturbating,
Yes.
when
I
you're
don't shit.
when you're paying some dirty hooker,
Yeah.
you're doing a bluffing. You're shitting on her
Oh.
chest and coming in her face.
No, that doesn't
Simultaneous.
happen. It doesn't work.
You can ejaculate while shitting.
No. Oh my god. That's a whole different.
You can't ejaculate and piss simultaneously. That would be worrying because that's coming down the same tube.
I agree, but there's three things you can't do them. You can't.
And if you've knocked one off and then you go for a pee and it's a bit of a.
It's a mess.
Ken, when you make jelly with carnation milk, it's a bit like that.
That's the most disgusting thing ever. But so
Aye.
then once a pee,
Uh-huh.
it takes ages to end.
No,
because the hernia's done it.
You need to go and see somebody.
It's not my prostate
There's
because I've
no-
had that checked. It's just the hernia.
There's
It's
no
part of
valve
it.
closing up the other. What?
I've always done this. I don't do both at the same
It's a
time.
mental thing. It's not real.
What?
It's a habit. Your mum and dad have been having you on.
Well, I can't pee if anyone's around because of a mental
Well,
thing.
that's it. So yeah.
Because I was watching those dinosaurs and the
Gun-
kid
gun
pointed
shy.
at my
Yeah.
penis and said something.
Yeah, gun shy.
And I freaked out. And my pee just stopped.
Ah.
And everyone in the toilets, it was really busy. They all laughed. I went, oh, don't worry about it. Oh, and he's going, sorry, mate. The dad. And just a kid saying a hilarious thing. It was really funny. But I've stopped. I can't. If I'm peeing there and someone walks in the toilet,
But that has a
stop.
a reason. It's like everything switches off if you're in a fight or flight.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people
Fight, flight, or shite.
shite, but a lot of people
Or pee. They
a
never
lot-
say pee and shite
like
together.
I've seen bears fighting each other and they shit while they're fighting. This is stress.
Well, I could maybe shit when I'm fighting, but I
Yeah.
can't pee as well.
Okay.
It'd be one after the
So if
other.
I brought in a piss starter pistol and
Yeah.
you were midway through a shite,
I might
nip it
stop
off,
and then I
you
start
nip-
peeing.
Okay.
But both are not happening.
Jesus Christ.
God, I don't think
I
anyone
hate
can.
Chris is listening to this.
Chris knows what I'm talking about. He's a normal person. He doesn't.
I tell you he's no switching off.
Uh,
It's Lacey Tam and Goldilocks.
what the fuck are
They'll
they
be
doing?
listening to our shite
What-
talk.
What are they talking? They
Bet
like that.
I bet
They are.
I bet they
yeah.
know what bluffing is. It bluffing?
Blumpkin.
Blumpkin, a
A
blumpkin.
Blumpkin.
A blumpkin.
Oh, that's even the name of it.
They'll
man.
be
It
doing a
makes me
blumpkin
sick.
right now.
Yeah.
They're blumpkin
Do you think they put black bags down in the bedroom?
What was it?
Fuck.
Remember when Julian Clary said he was fisting Norman Lamont?
Yeah.
That was good.
I thought that was innocent. I thought it was a silly joke.
They tried to end his career.
Yeah,
for
that was the first time I saw proper cancelling.
Yes.
Couldn't do anything.
That was before the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had him like Yeah.
He was the worst person in the country for making a
For
joke.
slagging off Norman fucking Lamont.
I know, but it
No,
wasn't
no,
even.
But the BBC,
offensive.
everybody just... He's a proud tradition in Britain, kind of smutty comedian.
Yeah, and
the
he
ca-
was it.
Yeah, he was
What do
the
you think
guy,
he's going to say?
campy comedian. Yeah.
Love him.
Love it. No,
He's
what
great.
was his dog called? Yeah.
Was it Fanny?
Fanny the Wonder Dog.
Fanny the Wonder Dog.
Ah.
Wonderful.
Oh, he's good.
I liked Terry and Julian. I thought that show was an absolute classic that everyone's
Who was
forgot about
Terry?
it. Can't remember, some actor guy.
Was it good?
It was. I loved it.
Julian Clary will only be photographed from one side.
You've said this.
He's
but
got. He's very vain about one side of his face looking better. He must
you-
be
he-
60 now. 60.
He's in his 60s.
He's looking
He
well.
looks great. People going about Tom Cruise. Fucking
Tom
Julian
Cruise
Clary.
is starting to unpick.
Yeah, he's not been going mad with the surgery anymore
he's-
and the fillers because he looked bad.
He was looking
So,
bad.
but it's okay
He looks well, yeah.
to
But
look at 60.
what
Did
do you
you-
think of Harrison Ford as an 80-year-old? He looks well.
He looks well, but here's the problem.
Uh huh.
I watched the trailer last night. Now, I told you to watch a trailer and you liked it. Cocaine Bear.
Mm.
Looks great.
It's like Lake Placid.
Yeah, I
On-
can't wait to see it.
Lake Placid on cocaine.
On cocaine. I want to see it. Looks
I
good.
like the fact it's not a giant bear.
Yeah, it's a black bear. They
If
haven't
it'd
got
been
a big
If
grizzly,
it'd been a giant bear, it'd
Yeah.
be less funny.
but it's just a normal bear. I liked it crawling on its back.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Of
It
its
just
tits.
looks like a hoot.
Looks fun, right? So,
Elizabeth Banks has directed it. She's good.
I'm really liking her the way she directs.
Yeah.
I like her rhythm. It's really good. So, watching that.
Uh-huh.
So I thought, and you get one trailer. Loads of trailers were released in the last day or
the
something.
Transformer one.
Oh
just,
my
it gave
God.
me a migraine
That
and some
was-
kind of seizure.
That was just
Here's one.
CGI bukkake.
I can just about understand a fucking a robot disguised as a car.
Yeah,
It makes a sense to me.
it does.
Why would a robot be disguised as a gorilla?
Because it's fucking stupid.
But it's not a hairy gorilla. It's a robot
It's
gorilla.
a robot gorilla.
Why could it not just be a robot,
robot.
gorilla all the time?
Just a robot.
Why does it need to be trans?
It's ridiculous. I hate it. But if kids
That's
like it, that's what it's
seemingly,
for.
seemingly fan service for some kids' TV show.
Oh, no, kids like it.
Beast
that's the
Wars.
thing. But
Jonathan King, Jimmy Savile, Beast Wars, the fight, pugil sticks. Who would win?
I'd watch it. Jimmy Savile would bite your fingers off.
Jimmy Savile, they said, was ferociously strong.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he was a strong bastard. Even as an old man, he's really, really strong. I made him. He's a scary bastard.
Yeah.
People think, "Oh, just kicked his cunt in."
Nah.
You'd have tried. You'd have tried. He's
oh,
horrible.
fucking cunt.
Jonathan King could just.
I just
beat him
kick the
to-
fuck out
Have
of
you
him.
seen Simon Cowell's new face?
His new face? Now,
He-
know
he
how
looks
we were
like-
talking about Rocky Dennis?
Yeah, he looks like the Hussein twins, Saddam Hussein's kids after they were killed.
Yeah, that shiny,
But there's
bloated.
he's on Twitter with the new face, and folks are like, "Oh, he looks fantastic."
No, he doesn't.
There's people who say this.
Why
is
would you
this?
say that? He looks like Rocky Dennis got fixed.
One eye's like.
Or one eye just refuses to
he
work.
looks like he's had a face transplant.
Yeah.
100%. He looks like that poor woman that got a face
If
chimped.
he'd been attacked by a chimp
chimped. Yeah.
and that was his face, you'd go, isn't it a modern miracle?
You see, this offends me.
All right.
People like him,
Okay.
because in the what's her fucking name as well? Ozzy Osbourne's bitch. of a
Oh,
wife.
that's right. Okay. Sharon.
They introduced this before. When people tried to get plastic surgery in this country, they were mocked.
Yes. Yeah.
They were like that, you fucking vain idiot.
Mhm.
But fuckers like Cowell and Osborne, they've normalised it.
Normalised it.
And now young people are getting all this stuff
Which is
done.
ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Young
It's not good.
people.
It's not good.
Young people.
So trailers.
Uh-huh.
Last night,
You watched Cocaine Bear first.
Cocaine Bear,
Okay.
then Transformers. Then I went, oh, the new Indiana Jones one is out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in 2008, they made that stupid spaceship one, and it was too much
Was it
CGI.
2008?
A long
You're
time
kidding
ago.
me.
A long time ago.
Oh, I love Kate Blanchett in it. Other than
I
that,
didn't even.
I
I don't like him.
I like Kate Blanchett in it. I liked Indy Karen Allen. I liked those two
Karen
together.
Allen's great. She's charming.
She's wonderful. And Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford's. Whoever it is, he has it.
I do agree. He's got that
I
charm.
like that rumpled charm he's got, and he looks
Yeah.
good as an old guy.
That's fine.
But it was terrible film. The monkey bit.
But this trailer last night.
I'm going to say to you,
Oh.
give it a chance.
What?
Give this one a chance. I feel there seems to be a lot of punching in the face. Give it a chance. I've heard word that it's actually okay. India, Harrison Ford seemingly really happy. I don't think he was happy with the last one,
Yeah.
but I believe he's happy with this one. It's a bit fun.
That tells
It's
me
fun.
if he's happy with it, he dies.
Yeah,
That's what it means.
yeah.
As long as his characters die,
he's
happy.
passing on. But he, I think it's a romp.
I
The
hope it
last
is.
one
Now,
it was too complicated.
Here's one of the most important things.
Mhm.
These films are made for children. They are.
They're supposed
Star
to be.
Wars
No,
is a child's film.
No,
They're
no,
made for children.
I think Star Wars is more of a child's film than Indiana Jones. The first one's got a bit of grit in it. It's a family adventure.
Yeah, there's still adventures, but there's
enough grit.
Right. Now, here's the thing with Star Wars. Everyone says the best Star Wars film, in fact, one of the best films ever made, is The Empire Strikes Back. I say no.
Oh no, I wouldn't go that.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because The Empire Strikes Back is
You're
the most
angering
cinematic.
Uh-huh.
It is probably the best film of the lot.
It's a great,
But they were
great opening. Great opening.
But they were for children.
Yeah.
And that one wasn't so much for children. And whether you like Ewoks or not, it doesn't matter. In the third one, even though Return of the Jedi was patchier and not as cinematic,
Return of the
children, it blew their minds.
Return of the Jedi, even as a kid, I just found it a bit cynical.
I didn't. I loved it.
I thought they were trying to sell me shit even then. There
maybe,
was too much. The Ewoks were just designed purely.
Even at that.
I've told you this before.
I know.
An arboreal species would not have short legs. They'd be like gibbons.
Wouldn't it be
They're bears, but they
a
can't
real
climb.
positive?
They need ladders to climb a tree.
But wouldn't it be a real positive for Warwick Davis to have 6 foot long arms?
You know what I did this morning
What?
while I was waiting for the postie?
Oh, don't, please.
I watched Willow.
Oh,
First
And?
2 episodes.
well. Oh.
It's no Game of Thrones. It's no Game of Thrones.
Oh, no.
It's no Lord of the Rings. It's no Wheel of Time.
Oh, fuck.
It's kind of got a kind of slapshod charm.
Does it look as cheap as... Because I saw some of the clips and it was like, oh.
My takeaways, right? So
Okay.
the villains look like medieval Cenobites.
Oh, sexy.
So they're kind of quite creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Whaley Kilmer's back
Okay.
as an older queen, and she's no messed about with her
That's
face.
good. That's
She's
good.
got someone going for her. It's got Finchy, kind of guy with a voice like that. He's in
Alright,
it,
right.
which is always good. Some of the little actors are terrific.
Yeah. Okay.
Warwick Davis is not. Warwick Davis can't really act.
know. He can't really act. I know.
What I've noticed about him is he's actually good doing comedy stuff.
He's great doing it.
So the comedy bits where he's taking the
Life's
piss,
Too Short and everyone was wonderful.
that's good. But the minute that ask him to emote or cry or get emotional,
It's not
no,
good.
he's no good.
Yeah.
But I'm not patronising the guy because he's a little guy. I'm not. But you kind of like him nonetheless. Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves is a terrible actor.
But you like him, yeah.
You like him. So Warwick Davis, comedy stuff. There's a bit where so the Val Kilmer's not in it, but I've a horrible feeling he might be
Right.
because he's away doing something,
Okay.
and I don't want that Top Gun moment again because it was grim.
Yeah.
But no, the
awesome.
villains are good. Yeah.
The thing is, I was looking forward to it because the first thing I saw
I think
about
you'll like it.
was Warwick sort of, they were out in a field on a bench and he's sort of introducing some of the actors and they're all acting like I've never seen the film, I don't know who you are, and,
Yeah.
and he's brilliant at that sort of improv
Yeah.
and silliness.
Yeah, but he's
I like
he's,
that,
he's not
but
good at dramatic.
Dramatic, yeah. Unless he's dressed as something. As a wee monster.
There's a great bit where he comes. They've kind of de-aged him a little bit and given him a little beard.
Yeah.
I don't think he would grow much of a beard, Warwick.
Mm.
No, not
Do
really.
you not think so?
But he's got this beard, and then later on they've got him with this full beard, and
Oh,
it's
no.
it's really good.
All
That
right.
bit's good. But
What about-
it's trying to be dark, and
What about the de-aging?
it's got the dogs in. Get
The
those dogs.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Terror dogs.
What about the de-aging in Indiana Jones trailer?
I never saw enough of it. I saw glimpses of it.
It looks quite amazing.
Aye.
It looks quite
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, but they can do shit like
Because I
that.
was watching, what's it, Unbearable Weight or something?
Yeah.
the-
Cage thing.
Yeah.
That's
Did you
good.
see him in
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
The de-aging's amazing.
Yeah.
And he's talking to himself and kissing himself.
Wild.
and it's fucking
Yeah,
great.
it's wild. And it's only going to get better.
It's only going to get better.
This
yeah.
film, this indie film is not out next year, June.
Right.
So I think the trailer, they'll have put it together, but I bet they'll have worked
There'll
further
be-
on it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, if it's got, there's the kind of American guy, the tash and the crew cut. And
I'll
it's
have
like,
to send you something.
yeah, 60s.
You were showing me yesterday some pictures that you got. It was
Yeah, Wiener Schnitzel.
AI.
Aye, nuts.
and it's getting beyond it. But when I went home, I had a little look at something,
Uh-huh.
and I found someone put in. I don't know which AI program it was, but they put in a film made by Giger and Henson
Right.
and stuff. You should see the pictures.
Like
It's the
Giger
only
Muppet.
film I've ever wanted to see in my life where I would pay my own money
So
to
it's
see
like
it.
Kermit the Frog as a.
No, you have to see this thing, and it's AI. It's probably it would be one of the greatest films
Oh.
ever made, and it's not real.
The thing is, what's that film, Ready Player One? That had all the kind of pop
was
stuff
so
in it.
Bad.
And I know I find it cynical, and I
It
didn't
was
like
so
it very
bad.
much. Yeah.
I've never read it. Did you read the book of that?
No.
No, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy
No,
it.
but Willow, give it a go.
I'll give it a go. See what happens.
Give it a go.
I'm not.
There's a red herring in it, which was still a bit annoying. I'm a bit annoyed by it. But other than that,
Okay.
but it's Disney. It's just as a insatiable. Ken, Willow's not a very good film.
It was terrible.
It's a really.
I went to the pictures to
it's-
see
yeah,
it.
it's a-
Utter shit.
It's a piss poor. It's Lucas always wanted to make Lord of the Rings,
Mm-hmm.
and he couldn't get the rights, so he made this shit.
It's
What are they called? They're not called hobbits. They're called Nephilim or something.
Oh, just something
just
stupid.
shite.
Willow. And the goat shouting, Willow. Fuck off.
I like Bomber Pat Roach. He was good.
Although
in
that
it. And that troll thing.
the
was good.
morphing was amazing when I
Yeah,
first
no, it's
saw
pretty
that.
good,
That
yeah.
was
Yeah.
the 80s.
But just
morphing, it was great.
yeah. But Warwick Davis. But it's the thing is, he's the star. He's the
Yeah.
star, and he's not really much of an actor.
No,
so
he's
it's
not.
problematic.
But if anyone wants to see Warwick Davis, the most successful actor in history,
Is he? Well, he's
his
been in
films
some
have made more money than any other actor,
yeah,
and he's been through them all.
yeah.
All the biggest franchises in the world, he's in.
Well, what's good is, remember they made that Winter Hunter and the Snow Woman, or whatever it's called.
What the
And
fuck is that? Are you
the-
having a stroke?
The fucking the kind of the fairy tale, but they had it. We had it of the werewolf. They just CGI'd them.
Well, the new Snow White, is it the new Snow White? No, not Snow White. Time Bandits, normal sized people, made small.
No, they should use small people.
Just use little people. They're out of a job now. Do
No,
you think? Right, I know this is going to sound bad, and I really like Warwick Davis. But the day he dies, there's going to be a lot of little people going, "Thank fuck, I can get in a film now,"
Yeah, he hooks up.
because he does take all the roles.
The thing is, but what I had a funny thought was, imagine you didn't really watch Game of Thrones.
No, I've never seen it.
Loved Game of Thrones. Loved the books. Loved the series. Anyway, if he must have went up for it, Warwick Davis will have went up for the Peter Dinklage.
Oh, of course he did. Of course he did.
So imagine that because Peter Dinklage was
Bet
the
they
star.
don't get on.
Peter Dinklage was the star of that series.
Yeah.
He was like
Okay.
the standout guy in it. He had everything. He came. He's funny. They gave him
He has
really
a great voice.
great voice. They
Big,
gave him
deep voice. I
fucking.
like his voice.
They gave him great storyline.
Mhm.
He was central to everything. He was kind of. You could almost say he's the one nice person really in it. He was
Right,
genuinely
okay.
a good person. I loved it. But if Warwick Davis would have been in it, it would have been absolute shite.
It would be-
But it would have killed it.
yeah.
Because he would
Yeah.
have been so bad
Mhm.
that they would have got rid of the character. Because it kind of fan favourites come to
but,
the fore.
Dinklage is a proper actor, though.
He's
He's,
in
an
he's
old
in
school actor.
He's in a TV show, but some other small folk have been annoyed with Dinklage because another wee guy had said he's not the king of the dwarfs. He can't tell me what to do. You know what I mean? Dinklage was saying, "Oh, that's beneath me."
Yeah.
But other guys were saying, "Well, no, this is my circusy stuff. This
I
is
want
what
to be an elf.
I want to be an elf."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
That's my
Dinklage is
money.
in a thing. He's in a thing where he's like he thinks he's the last man alive,
Right, okay.
and he's just going. He's living in a town, and then a woman comes into his life. This lassie appears. He is fucking so good in that film. It's so
Oh, right,
so good.
okay.
Yeah.
Lots of
He's
good
terrific.
things.
Yes, terrific.
Lots of good things. So the trailers last night, and then
Which
I
other
saw
ones did you watch?
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh no, I'm not gonna. what's happening there.
I didn't
They had
care.
a Christmas special.
The Christmas special looked kind of fun. If
I
you're a
don't-
kid watching it and they're kidnapping Kevin Bacon, that's fun.
yeah.
It's silly. I
Mm,
don't know. It's for kids.
mm.
This is the problem. So many of these fucking films are for children.
But they're talked about
adults are
like they're
like,
serious.
They're not serious.
No, they're not.
Everyone, please stop. It's not serious. It's just a bit of entertainment. Move on.
No film serious.
Apart from Sorcerer.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the one
You know what I
serious
mean?
film.
The Oscar thing.
Mm-hmm.
There was the Gandhi or
Yeah.
Schindler's List.
Exactly.
These films, you're supposed to go and almost suffer through
but
them.
they're entertainment.
Yeah, they're still
You
entertaining.
get you have to pay your ticket.
I don't like biographies.
No,
'Cause
I don't
they-
like that
They,
either.
they
yeah.
take a complex human being and just...
Yeah, it's turned into something.
God,
else.
they've made films. There's a fucking a Freddie Mercury film where he's basically not gay in it. Again, it's like, fuck's sake. No, we've got to tone down his gay stuff. Or
You
whatever.
can't. Just don't mention it.
No.
Do you hear all these noises?
It's like they made a film of, what's his name, Turin.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of removed most of the gay stuff from that. It's like, no, he's
That's
no,
kind of fundamental to the
yeah,
story.
fundamental. The whole point
Ugh.
was the Germans, any odd bods, the Germans got rid of.
Yeah.
Britain, it was strange, weird, outlier people who helped Britain more than
Yeah.
we can ever say. Again, cracking that Enigma code, that did more to win the war than any bombs they were
Yeah,
dropping.
it's
Crazy.
Mental
Crazy.
stuff. So I've not been impressed with many films coming
No.
out apart from
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear. Looks
There
great
was
fun.
something else I saw.
It's refreshing. It's new.
just fucking funny.
Yeah, just something daft. And the bit I told you, the
You've
kid
not
goes,
seen that,
bears can't climb trees. Another guy's like, fucking can't.
but he's got.
He's
coke
covered
on.
in cocaine.
Have you seen the film Backwoods?
No.
A woman and her kind of know-it-all boyfriend go out on a trail
Okay.
and they encounter a black bear.
Oh, shit.
There's a bit in it that's just fucking hellish. Oh man, Jesus!
Oh, right. I'll watch that.
Can people say, "Hello, black bear"? Boop, boop, boop. I've seen footage on YouTube of people getting out their cars trying to take
yeah.
a selfie with a bear.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the thing will pull all your skin
Well,
off.
there was a girl that was, I don't know if she's still in America now, British girl, and she was badly injured because she went out to pet a buffalo or something. It just fucked her up.
Stamp her into
Yeah. And it's like,
there's a
I hear
buzzing noise.
there's
Maybe
people working on stuff.
yeah.
Maybe it's,
It's
my
like
cheating
it's like folk,
beads.
it's like folk in zoos. The safari park, they'll put the window down
Oh,
and
my
let the
God.
giraffe stick its head in. If that giraffe starts swinging its head about,
It's going to fuck you up. Yeah, yeah. That's
Have
what
you
they-
seen two male giraffes
trying
fighting?
to kill each other? Their blood's pouring out of them, with head on each
It's
other.
fucking crazy.
Yeah,
That's incredible. What an animal.
because they're saying, "Oh, the next just for getting to higher leaves and that." No, it's
No.
for killing.
For fucking battering.
Yeah, it's fucking.
The blue tongue.
It's
Fuck
crazy.
you. Fuck you.
So
Yeah.
we're now in December.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Oh, wow.
Friday. On
Ah.
Tuesday, just to let everyone know, we're going to be live. at-
900th episode.
That's what it feels like. We'll be live at 8 o'clock UK time, 8 p.m.
Let's get some people in.
And hopefully we'll have some people watching and listening, and you can all ask us questions because they're interested in us. Do you? I hear music.
Oh, God, I'm starting to lose my mind. It's okay.
Is it your? Is it outside?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Can
It's
you
very
can you-
strange. I
can
don't
you hear
think
it on
anyone will hear it. No, I don't think
No.
they'll hear it. But
No, my theme tune is Macarena. Oh, Macarena. One Macarena, I could do Macarena.
you know
Macarena,
what?
4 Macarena.
That makes a lot of sense.
5. Is it 5 Macarena? I don't even
I
know
don't
if it is
know.
Macarena. Oh, Macarena. Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
You know who that'll be? It'll be my dad.
Oh,
But my dad normally phones in during the podcast. But to give
So-
him, to be fair, the podcast's supposed to.
it's supposed to be hours ago, so he's been fair enough and managed to get it right in the middle.
He's done all right. Yeah.
Right in the middle. So, we're now in December,
Mm-hmm.
heading towards Christmas, and I'm getting a Christmas present.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what are you getting?
I'm getting a sampler,
A stool sampler.
kind of music, and
Oh, it's the same thing.
it's
with your
one
music's
that I
concerned.
had input on
Oh.
several years ago. I had input on it. I thought I was very pleased, and
Did
I
ya?
forgot it even existed.
Did you ask them to add tits? So you got a pair of tits in it.
You've seen the form. Anyway, I got input, and lots of people put input, and
Uh-huh.
I got informed that mine's was one of them.
Uh-huh.
And then a few weeks later, they said they got a breakdown of what it was. I went, oh, that's cool. I was dead excited about that. Never heard the thing about it.
Oh,
And then years later, that's it coming out.
didn't they give you a free one?
I got money off.
Okay.
I did get money off. I did.
Okay.
So that was fine.
That's okay.
That was actually a fair amount off, actually,
Okay.
just
Oh,
for
well.
something that was just the right.
Oh.
Well, what happened, it was one of the companies I use, and it was during lockdown, and I never fill in things.
No, you felt
But I was bored.
Oh, you will.
I was having 3 baths a day and filling in forms.
Okay.
So I filled it in and done practically an essay
Oh, no.
on why the equipment should be a certain way.
Oh.
And several other people,
Uh-huh.
wrote in with that. So they
Okay.
agreed.
Yeah. Jonathan King as well.
No, it wasn't like that. It was
Judge
just-
Jules.
So I don't know if anything was mine was
Tall
actually
Paul.
listened to,
Just some, yeah, okay.
but I was included. So that was cool.
Okay, that's nice.
I agreed with other people, so that was
That's
cool.
nice, that's
And
nice.
that was during lockdown as well. I went in for a thing to win software, from a company I buy
Okay,
from. I
okay.
fucking won it.
Oh, did you?
I got £500 voucher.
Software, no hardware for you. It's
No
always
hardware.
software.
I got software. So it was a really successful
Okay.
time during lockdown for me
Oh wow!
because I thought I was being conned.
Didn't it go
I
so
thought it
well
was
for the
fake.
rest of the world? But as long as you
Listen, I got my software.
as
That's
long
all
as
that
you're
matters.
okay. As long as you're okay.
I got £500 of software, which
Oh,
was really good
That's
stuff.
A lot of software.
And that's a while ago. Got
Uh-huh.
it now. It's all music stuff,
Mhm.
but they've consistently updated it to the new version without me needing to pay. They just update it.
Oh well.
So it seems, I'm not saying it, it's really
Don't keep
good.
your head down.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
worry.
really good, really
Yeah.
good, really
Yeah.
good. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking about next year.
Yeah.
And it was because I was watching these trailers and I was like, what's coming next year?
Okay.
What's the next fucking thing? Because we've had war.
Superheroes
And-
for too long. What's going to be the? Do you think Cowboys are going to come back?
Now, I've always said no to that because it's a social
America could very much go back to Cowboys.
thing. The way they're going.
Yeah.
But I think
Because Cowboys
If
was
there's-
it. My dad's generation when they were
just
kids.
Cowboys.
Cowboys. It was
Yeah.
all Cowboys. Yeah.
But after seeing Logan,
Yeah.
that was a cowboy film.
Yes.
So can they exist? Yes. That was a cowboy film.
So you see, the thing is, the whole nerd culture
Mm-hmm.
of sci-fi is no going anywhere.
Oh no, it seems to be
It's
thinning
stuck.
out now. Yeah,
No, I don't know, but
It's-
sci-fi is always going to be there. But I think is it ever going to get replaced by anything else? Crime? No. People like that nerd stuff. They like that fantasy.
that's true. But it has
So-
to also be a good film.
Yeah.
So say you had The Exorcist, but it was a sci-fi film, but
Yeah.
that quality.
But the biggest,
It's possible.
but the biggest films, the 90s were big comedy. The
Mhm.
big kind of
Yeah.
mass. But there were sci-fi kind of fantasy comedies. And I don't know.
I heard.
Comedy's not as big as it was.
No, that's
Because the
true.
Marvel films are so big, they're taking all
They're
the
taking
oxygen out of the
everything.
room.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
So I think there's place for smaller films, but like that, Clint Eastwood tried to reinvent the cowboy, a revisionist version of the
He did.
cowboy
Yeah, it's
with
good. Yeah. It's,
The Unforgiven.
uh-huh.
But he'd actually done it before that with Pale Rider.
Yeah, yeah.
Pale Rider,
That's a good film.
I don't like cowboy films. I could
Yeah.
watch that over and over and
No,
over.
I like the Outlaw Josie
It's
Wales.
so
The Outlaw
good.
Josie Wales is really good.
It's okay.
No, it's really
but
good.
Pale Rider is
My
one that's
bro-
forgot about.
Could you remember how big Every Which Way But Loose was with the orangutan?
They were so much bigger than these films. It was
Huge.
Clyde would just punch people.
Left Clyde. No, but the Cannonball Run films.
Yeah, those
Or
films were
Smokey and the
massive.
Bandit. When was the last time you watched Smokey and the Bandit?
It's been a while, but it is. They
It's
are
not a
fantastic.
film as such.
Oh no, it's like mates got together with a camera.
But there's no cinematic quality to it.
It's just fun.
It's ridiculous.
I love it.
The
I
Dukes
love
of Hazzard is equally as good.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just, let's make a movie. It's like the Dukes of Hazzard.
But these things. Now we talked about something
Uh-huh.
a few weeks ago, and it was the Expendables, but a female version.
Uh-huh.
But if a female version, you're saying, but what action stars? I'm convinced you don't need them. Imagine Julia Roberts. People who have never been in an action film. People have never... But you approached it as a proper film. Not just a silly
No.
getting famous people together. I think it's all possible.
No,
That's why-
That doesn't
'cause-
convince me.
Yeah, because
It's like you
Logan...
ever seen Salt?
Oh, no, not like that.
She's not got the knees to be a super action.
Very weak legs.
Very weak.
Angelina Jolie's legs are just... Oh,
Skinny.
withered.
Skinny.
Withered. Rest of her
like a
stocky.
greyhound.
She can lift shit, but the legs would just let her down.
Let's go.
Terrible. But no, I'm convinced that it's out there to make a great film of
There's no
anything.
stars anymore.
Yeah, the last stars, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise,
That's
Brad
it.
Pitt, but Brad Pitt
He's
does-
rejected it.
No,
He's
but-
not wanted
no,
it.
he likes all the traveling, but he just doesn't have the energy.
Hmm.
That World War Z film,
Yeah.
that was a bag of shit, but that got over the line because Brad Pitt, Tom Cruised it. Brad Pitt was out shaking babies
Right,
and like
okay.
doing stuff, and he really got it over the line. He
He
did.
made me laugh.
He
I'm
did,
shaking
yeah.
babies. Very
He did.
good.
He got it over the line. He got it over the line. But Tom Cruise, that's what you get with Tom Cruise. You never see Tom Cruise at one of the junkets kind of going,
Nope, he goes out for hours signing things and he puts the effort
yeah,
in.
he's a piece of shit, but he's a good investment in
works.
your film.
Yes.
You'll
He's
make
going to
your money.
space next.
And now he's made that Top Gun because he's been for a while. See, a film I like his is Oblivion.
I liked it.
I keep watching it. I've watched it a lot of time. It's a better film than you think.
Yeah, it's a
But
good film.
Live, Die, Repeat is brilliant as well. And I believe they're making a second
They're
one
making a second one.
with the blood.
Is it Live, Die, Repeat now?
I
That's
think so.
officially, not Edge of
It's
Tomorrow.
been sneaking back towards that. I've
I
seen
don't,
it.
nobody
Live,
knows
Die,
what it's
Repeat's
called.
better.
That's got to cause a
now
problem for a
he's just-
film.
Now he's got this oomph again. Second one.
Oomph. It's the biggest film he's ever made.
He dies in it.
It's the biggest.
He
Yeah,
clearly
I think
dies.
he dies, and it's the
He
last
clearly
moments
dies.
of his
It's his
mind.
last
That's
moment. He
it.
sorts all his life
Sorts
out.
all his life out, yeah.
100%.
But holy shit,
Yeah.
it's big.
It's a big ass film.
I watched it the other night again.
No, I watched it once. I won't watch it.
I got
twice.
it. I watched it.
I
for
don't
free.
need to
I'm not
watch
paying
it
for
twice. I enjoyed it.
Nope. You know what it was? I'm drawing,
Uh-huh.
and when I put a film on, I can't watch. I can't put something on that's going to interest me because I need to concentrate.
Just noise. You like noise.
So I like a noise in the background. So I put it on
Uh-huh.
and I watched it, and you know what? Fuck, it's tight.
Yes.
It's a tight film, and it's like whether the jingoistic American nature, who cares? It's a tight film.
But it's not as badly jingoistic as the last one.
No, it's not.
They've toned it down.
There's
a bit.
there's a tiny bit of cynicism
Yeah,
in it as well.
a little
It's just their job.
bit. Yeah.
They're all about
Yeah.
caring for each other, but
Yeah.
it is their job.
Yeah.
But
You know
on,
what I watched last night?
what?
Revenge with Kevin Costner.
Oh, that's all right.
Seen that film for a
Yeah.
while? Madeline
Madeline
Stowe.
Stowe
Holy
at her
shit.
best. Oh my God,
Oh.
Madeline Stowe.
But that film
Jesus.
is worth a rewatch.
Yeah.
It's quite a powerful film.
It's
He liked what Costner did, which
Mhm.
Cruise did. Costner liked the emotion. Costner was romantic. Tom Cruise has never been romantic. In
Yeah.
films. He's not, is he?
No, not at all. Can't do
His
it.
sexless character.
But that's
weird.
fine. That's
yeah.
a different. It's a
Ken
different thing.
Arney and all that was.
But the
Costner didn't.
the
have
only
mind.
thing with Revenge, it's very orange. If I remember
incredibly
correctly.
orange.
Yeah, it's
But
very
Anthony
orange.
Quinn's in it, and he spares his life. He doesn't kill him.
I've always wondered if you stand on the American-Mexico border, you're in America and it's just blue skies and that, then you
Yeah.
cross the border, it's orange.
Well, the worst
Then
one.
you
for
jump back
that
again.
was,
Oh, what the fuck?
traffic.
Oh, orange.
Traffic was shocking.
It was just so. What do you think goes on in Mexico?
Yeah.
They've got the same blue
Well,
sky.
They didn't do it in Sicario though.
Everything was a green Sicario.
That
The second one's great. I have to give
Yeah,
the
but it's
second
still
one.
got Emily Blunt in
It's
it.
not got it, but the Sicario.
because we are
is-
Emily Blunt.
Yes, we're dragged in. We don't know what's happening. We're
But
used.
that film is so fucking good.
The pacing of when she goes to Mexico to pick up someone and then comes back, and the slowest, quietest shootout scene in history.
Oh,
at
the
at
border.
the
Wait
border
and wait.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just the
Sounds like a
tension.
helicopter.
I hear this as
Just
well.
when he goes to eat, and it's not as gratuitous as you think.
No,
You remember it being a lot more violent.
yeah, it's
It's
not.
not. When he kills the guy's family, you don't see anything.
I think that's right. You don't see a thing, but you remember him shooting the
Shooting
kids
the
and
kids
that.
in the
Yeah,
face.
no,
yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
Good film.
But Josh Brolin in it, he brings that character to life.
Josh Brolin was just the never man of cinema. He just
he
he
should
took a
have been
bit-
the biggest, but
well,
he's
he
just not.
They say he's
Do
a
you want
bit
to
of
know
kind of
why?
hippie cowboy guy,
Oh, he's a total fucking
stoner cowboy
yeah,
guy.
total stoner type. But you know the problem with him
Oh,
when he was in the
face looks
Goonies.
stupid.
Yeah, when he was in the Goonies, he
Square
was
head.
17
Square head.
and he looked 48.
But with no lines.
Too old.
He's
Yeah,
got- now he's craggied up. He's better.
because what happened? He was in Planet Terror.
Yeah.
And he had a beard and he was coming across a lot older, but he was only in his 30s.
Jesus.
So Now
ever seen
he's
that
older,
film
it's
he's in?
working.
With Ewan McGregor, Night Shift.
Oh, I've never seen it.
He plays this piece of shit in that. He's good in that.
Good, yeah.
Ewan McGregor's a terrible actor.
I saw something last night for
Terrible.
the first time.
What?
I saw a clip of Obi-Wan, whatever it's called, Kenobi, and it was him fighting Darth Vader. It was terrible.
What?
It was terrible.
Well, Hayden Christensen's a wee guy.
Yeah, but I'd saw a bit of it before where, just at the end where Obi-Wan or Ewan McGregor just runs away and then, behind in the hill or something. I thought, what is this? But I watched the whole thing.
It's a coal mine.
It's terrible. The
But
fighting's
they hadn't
terrible. His
spe-
acting's
They
terrible.
hadn't spent much money on it at all.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
No much money at all. No much money at all.
Jeez, I was.
Sometimes, like Marvel and that, sometimes they choose not to spend money at all. I think they just.
What's this film? Is it a Marvel thing? It's a one-off. It's black and white.
Brilliant.
Is it right? I've been hearing
Werewolf
about this.
number.
Yeah.
Werewolf with it. Werewolf.
By night or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Right, Wolf by night. Will I give it a go?
100%. Nonsense. It's brilliant.
Oh right, okay. Because I've been hearing this is
No, it's just-
really good.
It's just really hammy, silly. It's a silly.
Is
stupid-
this? But you see, then the possibility is there to make it great. Is it possible not just to make a good Marvel film, but you make one of the greatest films ever made? Because the effort's
The one
gone
problem
into
with
it's
it,
possible,
it's got
man.
that stylistic quality, which slightly unsettles me because I, unlike everyone else on the planet, I hate that fucking Spartans films.
Oh, 300.
Hate them.
I didn't enjoy it.
Fascistic bollocks.
I didn't like
But
it.
they're horrible, but Frank Miller's an absolute Nazi.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, he sees the Spartans as
Yeah, I could imagine.
there's a lot of horribleness to it.
Yeah.
But it's a horrible film. All they're painted on abs and shit. Sin City was good. When that first
Sin
came out,
City was
that still looks
amazing.
good.
That was that blew me away how good
Yeah.
it was.
That was an interesting one.
See, that you can make a good film.
Yeah, just
You can
make
a
something
good film
different.
like that.
Just
you know.
make try and make things visually and take some risks.
I love
But
Robert Rodriguez.
We
I think
spoke
he's
about
great.
the Love, Death and Robots.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
the one
me.
of the kind of siren.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that.
It's mind blowing.
In a world where we're saturated with imagery to the point your eyes are just tired and jaded by everything. It takes something special to stand out
Yeah.
because everything's beautifully done.
Everything's animated.
Every advert.
Actually-
That was wild.
No. When I was watching the trailer the other night for Indiana Jones last night, it was ugly.
Yeah.
When I watched the trailer
Muddy,
for
was it
Lord of the Rings, yeah, and everything's like a painting and beautiful, but it's kind of ugly. What's gone wrong there?
Don't know.
Things aren't beautiful. They just aren't. There's something missing.
the first Lord of the Rings films.
Terrible.
No, I liked them. No, I don't know. That's unfair. There was a bit of love to them, and there's beautiful vistas. There's nice stuff. The Hobbit is horrible to look at. It's horrible to look at.
Right, so what's gone wrong?
Too much. It's too clear.
There's this brown...
You need that.
I don't know what it is.
You need that gritty film, and it separates, and you can. There's an art to this. Is what like. For example, the worst film ever is Gemini Man,
Oh, fuck, yeah. I sat through that.
where it's multiple Will Smiths fucking giving each other hand jobs.
Oh,
But
not a
there's
good
a scene
time.
in it where they're in. Is it Mexico?
So
And they're in a villa.
Was it orange?
No, everything has equal focus.
Yeah.
In the background, you can look out a window to the beach, and there's an umbrella on the beach, and a woman's sitting having a pina colada.
But that's
And
not
it's-
good for your eyes
No,
to see.
so
Yeah.
it becomes this soup,
yeah.
and it's all colourful, but it's a soup. The thing about the good filmmakers are focus on this. They're wanting you to kind of look at things.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know. The technology is almost too good. Too
well,
much
this
budget.
This has been
necessarily-
happening recently with
Yeah.
cameras that obviously digital cameras like Reds and that with the last few years, all films were going over to stuff like that. It's
Oh, yeah.
cheaper, it's more efficient, all this sort of thing. But it didn't have the look. Now, not
Okay.
only films are looking... I just watched John Wick 3 the other night.
Right, okay.
Holy fucking shit, that looks perfect.
Those
It's amazing.
Those films aren't as expensive as you'd imagine.
Yeah, but they just look...
The first one was a
great.
cheap film. It's a cheap-
Another Keanu Reeves one, terrible film, Matrix, the new one. But did you see the quality of filming? The detail, but not the detail was ugly. Things looked good.
Aye,
Things looked strong.
Such a silly
So
film.
digital cameras have got to a point now where they're really
Right,
you
okay.
couldn't to go back to film would just be totally stylistic
You know what
choice.
freaks me out is I turned through a channel the other day
What?
and there was a thing about Myra Hindley and
Oh, no.
Moore's murders, and it was the two photographs, iconic photographs, but they've got the eye tits, so they're like,
Oh, I don't
Blinking
want to
and shit.
see that.
don't want to see that shit, man.
Those pieces of shit killed children.
Don't want to see them like
I don't-
animated. No thanks.
Why do people get so fascinated with
I
them?
know that.
Like there's some great geniuses that done this.
No.
They're pieces of shit.
It's quite, kids are small and weak and just, it's not.
They're
it's not
pieces of
difficult.
shit.
If you have no scruples, it would be easy to kill children.
Yeah.
They're not, the one of the worst things Hollywood ever did is just glamorize the serial killer.
Oh, I hate
like
it.
they're a mastermind. Serial killers are not. They're a lesser person. They've no got they can't fight their urges
Yeah.
to the degree they know they'll get caught. Even a bad person has got the intelligence to go, I'm not going to smash that window because I'll get in trouble. I
Yeah.
want to, but I'm not going to.
Mhm.
They have none of the self-control.
It's this
Weird.
genius thing. It all came from Ted
Anti-life.
Bundy.
Ted Bundy.
That's where it came from.
I will not watch anything about Ted
Yeah.
Bundy. The judge in the case was like, Mr. Bundy, if only. I admire
Yeah.
you. Fuck that.
You admire him.
Horrible. Oh, so good looking. Look at Ted Bundy's eyes.
He was eating
They're
people.
off kilter.
They're not. He's not right.
Not right.
The guy's
I
not
think
right.
he'd had a head injury. He was not right.
That is very common. You'll see
Yeah.
a lot of these killers when they were young, they fell off their bike.
Had a head
They
injury.
had a head injury.
Done
This is-
something to them.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It's, you get this.
I've had 3. I'm fine.
I remember watching a thing about the Pride of Lions, and the cubs were dying.
Right.
And it was one of the lions in the park, a female lion, was killing like abnormal.
Oh, just
And it was
doing
killing within the park, within
Oh
the
my
pride.
God.
It's just, have you seen fucking chimps when they go at
Oh
it?
fuck, man! It is. This is the thing.
They're so human, it's terrifying.
They've got to be careful what they show because they want to support wildlife foundations that protect these
Nothing
animals.
cute
And
in
that.
nature.
No
Nothing
one would
cute.
give them money.
Seen a
They
woodpecker?
just go around and break.
Seen a
and-
fucking
oh,
woodpecker?
Crazy.
Like fucking pecks into a nest and just eats its way through young.
Yeah, they don't
Nature,
give a
there's
fuck.
there's no room for it.
It's crazy, man.
Horrible.
What's that
Terrifying.
noise again?
Fuck
Drilling.
knows.
Drilling.
Yeah, so things are maybe too much money. Get back to basics and make littler kind of films.
I'm tired of what are films
Like,
costing?
see when
Avatar.
Avatar,
Oh.
God almighty, who cares? But
Yeah.
Ken, when I was at uni when I was a young guy, Reservoir Dogs, went to see that in the cinema.
Yeah.
That had cost fuck all.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gripping as fuck.
Pulp Fiction
Yeah.
actually costs really little for what you've got and what you see.
The stars and the
Jesus, it's hardly anything
No,
for it.
I don't.
Yeah.
But he's got indulgence since, and these films are big sloppy bastards. But those
Yeah.
earlier films are good. Pulp Fiction, that's a classic.
Pulp
film.
Fiction's just amazing.
It was.
I couldn't believe what I saw.
Aye.
I was kind of really ignorant to it, and I just went out one night to St Andrews Cinema. You know, I went to see it, sat down on my own. Right, what's this
Aye.
all about? Holy fucking
It's a good
shit!
film. You come out.
Couldn't have
that's
stopped
good.
thinking
Enjoy
about
it.
it. Just
Enjoy it.
absolutely blown
Well,
away.
Ken, you got films. Films. I don't think films have got the heft anymore. I think we're living in such a saturated society.
Mhm.
There's too much competition.
When you see how many films are released a year now,
Yeah, no, there's just
tens and tens.
you
of
don't have a
thousands.
train spotting was iconic. It was everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody spoke about people dressed like it.
Mhm.
It was in this again. Not so much now. And films are making billions, but nobody's speaking about them.
I heard Tarantino saying the other day that, you know, films were at their peak in the 70s. Now, you could say that was your age and stuff like that, but when you look back on it,
Yeah, some pretty
in the
solid.
70s,
Well,
you
big-
had some incredible films.
Yeah.
And then, did you have that in the 80s? You had great films, but in a very different way.
No, it
You didn't get an
became-
Exorcist, you
it
didn't get a
became-
Sorcerer.
It became Lucas kind of invented the blockbuster.
I
then it
think
was
that's
all
what
done.
kind of killed it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
And people say, well, that's what a film is. That's fine.
Yeah.
But that was at the cost
a big,
of...
yeah, the people were going to see like Watergate, Can All President's Men.
Yeah,
That made millions in the cinema.
yeah, that was
An
huge.
intelligent.
They wouldn't go to that now.
No, I don't think they. I don't
No.
think they would. No, they expect stuff flying about and a big light shining in the sky.
Yeah. And that's...
They're all the same. The
That's
Marvel
coming from
films.
us that grew up with Star Wars and that. And it all has its
Yeah,
place.
Yeah,
But it's just taken over everything now.
yeah.
You know, it's
People-
even hard to find a good
No,
indie
I'll tell you
film.
why. It's because people cannot be bored anymore.
Mm-hmm.
People are overstimulated.
I absolutely
Everyone's
100% believe
overstimulated,
that.
and all
yeah.
children. I have a great concern that kids are just overstimulated constantly. Kids are never bored.
I think that's
You're boredom. I spoke to a lassie at my work about this, and it's boredom that forms you as a person.
I
It's
agree
your
with
moments
that.
like, what the fuck am I going to do?
Yeah,
and
you got to figure it out.
you make up something, do something.
I agree with that in the sense that
Itchy lug.
I've just said to you that I will be drawing
Mm-hmm.
and I need noise in the background.
Well, it keeps you if you're playing with yourself.
That's true. But my phone will be there and I'll be reading text.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you've got these, just concentrate
Yeah,
on
life,
one.
Life was short enough before the invention of phones.
And because,
But think of the last 4 years.
yeah, I know what you're saying.
This is what's worrying.
Wild.
Even kids, as parents at the work, their kids are saying to them, "That was very. Is it Christmas already?"
They shouldn't be saying that.
You
What
were like,
does that tell
when
you?
when I was a kid,
They're
I'm
not
like,
getting anything new.
Is it ever going to be Christmas?
Yeah.
Because a year was like forever. Now it's
Yeah.
like,
That's unusual. This is
everyone's
new.
overstimulated. We are
Overstimulated.
contributing it to it.
I think
we
we're
should
the
do
problem.
an episode where we don't say
Silence.
anything.
Do we ever say anything?
45 minutes of just us breathing.
You couldn't shut up for 2 minutes. You're talking about fucking ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen,
Do you think it's all have a different energy because it's middle of the day?
I don't know. We got thinking.
We got pumped. We got pumped a wee bit.
I wouldn't say that. Please don't say
pumped.
that.
I was
out loud.
pumped.
Please don't say
I felt
that.
pumped.
I don't like that.
I was pumped.
I don't like that.
I might go up on this table and do a blumpkin.
Hello, fuck's sake, man. That goes. I've got a really good imagination. Shut
Just
the
a
fuck up,
blumpkin,
ladies
just
and gentlemen. Now,
Right on your mixing desk.
Oh,
That would colour.
I just throw it out.
Imagine those colourful lights just shining through my blumpkin.
Oh, I bet it's got a lot of blood in it.
Still gets that brown
Oh, Jesus,
ball
dude,
for
what's wrong with you?
I'm just running with it.
That's not a bit.
A blumpkin.
It's made me sick. Now remember and join us, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
on
all come.
Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
8 p.m. UK time,
8
because we've
p.m.
got people all around the planet listening to us.
You'll be.
North
it'll be
Korea
like that.
mainly.
It'll be like that. Oh, hands around the world thing.
Oh, they shouldn't touch each other.
I'd like to teach the world to
no
say.
touching. Okay,
Yeah.
you can turn up.
Keep your
but no
distance with
touching.
Chris Shadowins
Jesus, he's the worst.
and Paul. With his big
Paul. With it,
cock collection.
he didn't steal a cock. That was his own.
That's his own cock. I visualise him just with a big long jacket on, and he
Yeah.
opens it like a wartime spiv.
A spiv.
And he opens up and it's just
You want a
rows
cock?
of them. What a cock.
Or a cock. That's a good expensive one there.
What about that little thing there?
No,
That's
shut
mine.
up.
Oh, no, that's mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, until next time.
Wash your
Oh,
balls.
put it off to.
Wash your balls, people. Get them well washed before Christmas. Get some goose fat on them.
We're never doing a show at this time again. Laters.
Ta-ta, ta-ra.